Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 3 of our Control playthrough. Been learning a lot about uploading content to YouTube, about encoding videos and such. So I've been... Just give me a second there, we're changing setting there. So I've been learning all about this to be able to quickly upload videos and to make sure that videos are always going up at the quality that they are streamed at or recorded in. Either way. So while we're playing in 1080p 60 frames per second, I want to make sure that, of course, our content is uploaded at that same level. Okay, so yeah, I think we had come up here and we had failed a contract. So we're gonna go back down to the research sector. So let's go ahead and hit the elevator here. Research. I wonder, is there a way to tell what level I am? Because the guy's way down there with like level 6. It's very bad. Let's see if we can figure out this ashtray maze while we're at that. Let me see, how do we get... Was that when we went upstairs, I feel like? Okay, I guess we can fight. Oh my god, we pulled it up from behind. That's awesome. Got him. Good lord. I was just trying to get a headshot. I don't know if my my aim is... Sensitivity's a little wonky. Okay, I want to say ashtray maze was up through here. Let's see, because we got a hint here that might help us. Fire break. I wonder why they call it that. See, we've been here before, but the second half of the walkway was not here, but that was in a whole different area, so this is not the same bridge, obviously. So we're learning things about this, the oldest house. Okay, so we came here last time, and let's see if we can understand what's going on here. This is called the ashtray maze for some reason. Okay, so in this picture, it's showing ashtrays in front of every door. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, so we got this little fountain here. And here we still have same painting. Okay, so we come into this room. And paintings in the painting. Obviously, this painting is of something else in the painting. Otherwise, everything looks the same. And we have 3 ashtrays in the room. Wait. Okay. So the ashtrays are obviously something. So there are 3 ashtrays in this room. Let me, yeah, because we also had a clue here. I believe it was multimedia. Was it here? No, maybe not. Maybe it was a hotline. Yeah, ashtray maze.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest.
Okay, so I'm probably not invited.
I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
So see, we can't get through. To that next area. So if we come in here, and then from here, basically. Oh, okay. But that closes up. But now, painting's tilted, but okay. So that wasn't much. Like, literally just made a hallway that said, "Hey, come back to here." Okay, so now the ashtray is knocked over. So things are changing. Table is knocked over, but the paintings are not recognizing that. This way. Okay, that painting is on the floor now. But that way seals shut. So we go back out. Come this way. And this room still looks largely the same. Come through here. Okay, this is still the same. Nothing's changed since last time. But now this painting here kind of notched a little bit. That closes up. I've got a theory. It's kind of dumb. The theory is basically put all the ashtrays on the floor. So I could be wrong. Yeah. Doesn't seem to have. Didn't know what that is. Yeah, so I think we need permission pass or something. Wow. Wow. That was a lot of... enemies, a lot of fighting. I'm gonna double check, make sure we got this. I think we did. His nodes. Oh, we got the level 3. Okay, so that's where we're going. That's where we need to go. So I was going into a level 6 area with the guys that are like way above our level. All right, so let's see if we can do this. This challenge here. I haven't been able to do these yet. They're actually pretty difficult. So let's hit the executive sector. All right. His rangers, nodes. Let's see. Communications. We might be able to take a shortcut here. Maybe not. It's a radio. Alright, yeah, let's cut through here. No? Oh. That's right. Okay. Let's go through the cafeteria then. Through dead letters, make a left. Not today, pal. Okay. What's going on here? Like a... weird shift there. Alright. I think it's in here. Ah! Okay. Wow. That was pretty wild. Let's see. All right, we got this 1%, 9%. I kind of wonder if I should go for this health boost. Let's try that. Oh, wow. That's a massive health bar. Look at that. All right, so look at that change. Okay, so if we go back to this... So, literally the bar was going all the way to that white stripe that was on the ground there. So if I do this again... Boom! Massive. Okay. So let's see if that helps us stay alive a little longer. Alright, so we need to really just head back to the main... So I've been watching some interviews of, okay. I guess round 2. I was watching some interviews of the developers play this game and that are also playing Cyberpunk 2077, and they say, you know, when I play games like, you know, and both of these games are similar in this respect, I don't fast travel, is what the devs were saying. There's so much about this world, about all the side quests, the main quests, everything that's been lovingly crafted that you would miss if you just traveled around. Plus, you know, you have all the experience that you're supposed to be earning. I saw something, yeah. And that's usually my approach to these type of games. I love to do side quests. I love to explore everything in the world, and I feel like you are missing stuff if you're not doing that. They were commenting that a lot of people that have been playing this game have been simply just like skipping the main stuff. I'm trying to see if having changed from full screen to borderless impacts anything. I'm not really. I don't think it's. I've been tweaking the settings. Yeah, that looks a lot smoother. Full screen, and since I'm not streaming, I'm not really going back and forth between displays. We're just recording this now. Okay, so let's go ahead and find our way back. Now we know where to go. We're going to parapsychology, but now we gotta. Okay, I think there was somebody. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I see you. Oh. Alright, got him. I don't know, I feel like you're missing out on a lot of things in video games if you're just one of those kind of people that just beats the main story and then moves along, you know? Yeah, I feel like you're just... That's like not watching the movie until it's over. Like... It's like walking out 3/4 of the way through the movie or something. Just because you're like, oh yeah, I know how this ends. You know, like, okay, well... Something's still here, I feel like. Oh wow, that chair's like... Man, I wrecked this room. There he is. Okay. See, I knew there was still somebody here. Music was still a little crazy. Alright. here. Alright.
We're in the dark here. Where's Darling when we need him?
Yeah, so this is a game that I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, play as much as I can. Mostly because, I mean, I just love anything that Remedy does, and I want to play their games to the fullest, and I want to play their games multiple times as well. But that's just my approach, and that may be partially why I don't finish a lot of games. Feels like I'm constantly investing time in doing everything there is to do. Because sometimes once you finish a game, there's just, you don't want to play anymore. Like, you're like, yeah, it's done, it's over. Like, you know, unless I'm gonna get something extra all of a sudden. Okay, I don't know if we can get to parapsychology without getting into another fight. This outfit's pretty neat, and I like that it changes her hairstyle, like, pretty drastically. And the gloves. I'm not a fan of puffy jackets like that, but, you know, it's kind of a tight one. You know, it's very slim, which, you know, if I had to wear that type of jacket, I'd probably want one like this. Okay, so we did just get the level 3 clearance, so... Alright, this is all new.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Okay, so parakinesiology, astral exhibition, parapsychology is up. Okay, but yeah, we can't. What is that? You can't get over there. Okay, this is an example of building being like drastically shifted. Okay. God, just look at how good the lighting is. There's a random lamp there. Floor is wet. I love that. I love how the fire extinguisher actually like blows up and like poofs a big cloud of white stuff everywhere. Okay, so what's going on here? They're testing that stuff. Oh wow. Yeah, that's how stuff goes wrong, guys. Let's see. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services 911. What's your emergency? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go, gone, away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Oh, wow. Okay. It's pretty creepy. Pretty creepy. Some dummies. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was Alright. Astral exhibition. Okay, and we got a little box up there.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane.
Get a tape on the astral plane. Yeah.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
That's it? We already know that. But you know, fair enough.
We can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems.
Okay, is there anything we need from this? Not really. Excuse me. Construct Pierce. Alright, hang on. Mods. Countermeasures. Okay, we're not really finding shatter. See, we're not really finding that. Is charged. So let's abandon that. And let's go with this elevated. Kill enemies with the service weapon. Spin mode. Alright. Well, let's see. I don't want to buy spin. I really want to get Pierce. So I kind of want to try Pierce, and I don't know. Let's just buy it first, and let's see. I think we can only have two. We can only have two of these equipped. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so we got. What's this? It's crap. It's a big jump there. That's crap. 11%. Okay, that one's 12. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, so man, I don't know. Shatter is just so powerful, but Grip, we have these massive boosts. So let's try Pierce. Sharp penetrates. So is there anything here that's specifically, is there like a symbol for Pierce? I don't know. Spin. Okay. Oh, Pierce. Zoom boost. Accuracy. Charge shot. Range. Ammo refund. Damage against enemy armor could be good. Rate of fire we can't do. Let's try that.
The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all in terms of who can.
Okay, so yeah, maybe that is good to replace the sort of shotgun shatter type ability. So I can buy spin. So let's go ahead and buy it. I didn't think I was going to be able to afford both, but I guess we've done enough grinding throughout the house that we've been able to purchase both of those now. So okay, so it's remembering the mods here. So if I select spin, and we look here, we could boost the rate of fire by 22%. I'm gonna say that's probably something we should go with. Rate of fire is 25. Why do we have one that's plus 22? Unless we equip both of those, I don't know if that's a thing. If you can equip two of the same mod. Alright, so let's see what spin is. Whoa, okay. Alright, so let's do that for the bounty that we have here. We need to kill 10 enemies with spin. Okay, we got some. Looks like we got some reading to do. Alright. Processes and best practices. The Astral Plane Exhibition. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank, we decided to repurpose the space, similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the Blank behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Huh. Okay. Not exactly sure. Oh. Okay, that could be what we're looking at. Look at that. It's like they've built a model of what the astral plane looks like.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay, yeah, so we've seen that before. Okay, I don't know what that is. That's something else. Okay, so are we good here? That ready?
I can't believe they'd keep that thing here.
What do I do? Like, I think we're gonna come in right there, but I'm like, it's like eating stuff, or they're destroying everything. I don't know. It's not gonna be good. Where's the other one at? Wasn't it inside there or something? Yeah.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Wow. That was pretty crazy. Know if there's anything else tweak here. No ray tracing. I'd love to have that at some point, because apparently this game is just the one to have if you've got like a 2080 RTX.
Damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Okay. Hang on. Can we... Alright, let's try up Pierce. Okay, reload time's pretty heavy. Ooh, okay. Okay. His cluster. Okay, that's what those ball things are. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of His resonance without the need of a host. His clusters are dense spherical compressions of His resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of His entities. Clusters are capable of replenishing His host with infusions of resonance. Does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the His makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Well, I don't know about that, Chief. Astral Spike.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral...
Okay, we already watched that. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. My precognitive powers. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream I was given a solution to the staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities, and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Mr. Francis Bertram. I wonder why some of the computers are red. They have red screens. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to their chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process. It can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during the process, contact your supervisor. Okay. So Pierce is interesting. I don't know what to think of it. We're gonna have to test it out some more. I already like Spin quite a bit, surprisingly. I thought it was gonna be like way more sporadic and like inaccurate. But it actually holds pretty tight like an SMG. Let me see what's here. Astronauts information, Bethany Harrington, Parapsychology Department Chief. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore, document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. In the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division, physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got a box here. We got some more documentation. Groupthink. This study extends the works of Irving Yanis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as a subject. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank rather boldly. This paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. Wow. Okay, so if we clear this... Okay, so there's a new object of power that we're approaching. This is crap. That's 8%. It's 12. Go to the mailroom. I don't know. Speak to Marshall. Oh, it's a brain. I was like, what the hell is that? Like, it kind of looked like a brain, but it was like split up like that. The lack of color. Forward countermeasures. Okay, spin maneuvers. We can turn that in. The new mod. Kill mold hosts. I guess. I mean, who we run into. Alright, give me 1 second. Take a quick break and grab a drink. Be right back in just a moment. All right, we're back. Thank you for waiting. Let's have a look here. Okay. So, we were about to head this way. Try to answer communicator here.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you? Really?
Okay. Dude, that was insane. Okay, I was not expecting those charged. Okay, so she sent the elevator. Wait. Feel like what? Okay. Okay, so this was the area that was cut off, and we went that way, and this area was originally blocked. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, let's take the elevator. Hmm?
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Okay. No mirrors. Wonder if that's a thing. Whoa, hey, hey. Alright, I pushed the wrong button. It's called like rubber duck something. Yeah. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by a rubber duck. According to the agent, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. It was discovered Agent was bringing known paranatural materials into his home illegally, taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. Well, I didn't mean to break everything, but, you know. Whoops.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
Okay, so this is the upper area that we did not see a staircase or anything leading to it.
Welcome to the party, man. Marshall is right down the hall.
Ah, okay. Is that a control point? Nobody thinks that's weird. All right, cool. So I can upgrade spin. Okay. All right. So we just need to collect more. I don't know, I haven't really been buying mods here because we've just been kind of unlocking them organically, so... I don't know. I guess we'll do that. Alright. Grip and Pierce. Been digging. Luck and probability. Man, that's creepy. Do I still have that side mission? Oh, 8 minutes. Go to the mailroom. Let's see. We could warp there. So we want to come back to Central Research. But we're gonna go ahead and warp to the mailroom here. Got 8 minutes. Might be able to get some of these missions done. This is cool that there's sort of these side things that are just gradually coming in. Because they don't really like further the story or anything. They're kind of just there to like challenge your combat abilities, and you know, if you're able to complete these. Okay. Okay. All right. What? I don't understand how I'm supposed to protect these people when there's like stuff everywhere. Like I can't do anything. I'm like constantly on the run. I don't know. Do I just stand next to the guy and wait for the enemies to come to me? Like maybe that's the thing. Is just like stay with them and like force the enemies to come to us. Cause like I just don't see any other way. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. I don't know. Very, very strange. So what I've been doing, departing from the main quest to do those little challenges, and we're trying to understand how best to tackle those. Okay. Luck and probability. Let's see what this is. Wait, what? Why would I take that? I don't understand.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Isn't it bad luck to have the horseshoe upside down? I think you're supposed to like have the horseshoe like that, above your door. It's like a thing. I don't know. Let me see what this other. It's a pencil sharpener. I like how the camera kind of comes in tighter when you're in these areas. I kind of wish it was always like this. I kind of like this camera a little better than the it's like zoomed way out and very like top heavy. Oh, we got some weapons here. Stubby shotguns. M4s. Yeah. Grenade launchers. Let's see what she's got.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
She gets it.
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
Oh, more clearance?
Rangers, let her through. You
Rangers.
have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Wait, did she give me a level 5? No. What did she give me? Level 4?
Darling sure found enough places to
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, where is this?
I see rangers over there.
Rangers. Oh, hey. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do. All right. Let's see. Okay. So that's done shielding and healing them. Oh, that's our guys. All right. No, don't get close, you idiots! I tried to save them. Okay, can't get through there. Alright, I guess that's a design choice. Alright, what do we got here? What? Wait, no? No? Okay, I guess we'll have to wait for a shift. Possibly when this area is restored. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to... Okay, there we go. Oh, we got resistance. What was that? That was hiss warped? Is that what I saw? Yeah. Hiss warped. Okay. Wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They're able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of hiss resonance. Why do certain hiss display paranatural abilities when others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host to become hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Okay. Weapon mods. What is this? Rate of fire. Getting that up to 15. Let's see if we can cleanse it now. All right. Central research. Okay, so we can't get back through there. That's where we came from. This one was good. We searched and we got that container. Just double checking here. Division, synchronicity lab. All right. So now, maybe because we've cleared the shift here, able to, yeah, there we go. Threshold kids. The recent arrival of the blank. Certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young blank. There are no other blank for blank to play with and is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. Requires a slow and friendly introduction of paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show this fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. Took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It would be good for morale, and I guarantee Blank will respond positively to the videos. Can't expect a Blank to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Blank love puppets. Okay. Intriguing. Okay. Grab that. Pierce Zoom Boost. Okay. I think we already have one. Oh, 12% and 14. Okay. We got plenty of mods right now. I don't need to be. Okay. So probably that's the main way that the game wants us to go. So we could check out the ritual office. We can check out the synchronicity lab, and I believe that's it. Okay, so let's check out synchronicity, because that looks like just a small diversion here. Creepy. Retrocausal habituation. Do as you're told. Don't eat mold. Your skull will catch on fire. I don't know. Okay, whatever happened here. Not good. I love all this old equipment. Look at these old camcorders and these old computers. Used to have one of those. I really wish we had kept it, but wait, we've seen this. We saw this in a picture on a TV. Someone was monitoring this room. We had live footage from that top corner looking down at the bed. So I don't know what's something there is important. Something about that room. Okay, so we can go in there. Let's see what's up this way. Okay, we can explore like the upper parts of this room. Got more labs, I guess. Yeah, that's the ball experiment. They're recording information. Okay. This is all very interesting. A lot of TVs and a single chair. Alright, what do we got here? As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging the monitoring of these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of blank. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. And that is weird. So it's like saying that there's something out that way. I don't know. I don't know if that's from this mirror testing. Oh boy. Oh, it's a level 6. Yeah, we're not... Okay, so that's where this hallway is. But yeah, we're not getting in. Level 6. The thing I worry about is, like, how am I going to remember to come back here? I'm just going to have to, like, walk through the whole place once I get higher clearances. Like, it'd be kind of nice if it just wrote a little 6 on the map or something. Or just put, like, an X, like, you know, you can't go here, or something like that. Okay, so, let's check this other... What is that? Crumbled rock? Yeah. Let's check out the ritual office. Okay. Pain elevators. Where are we now? Carla. File received. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately. I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for your expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn. To H10. Okay. Alright. Interesting. What is that? Game about secret agents. I don't even know what that is. Alright. Chicken. Chicken. Vacuum chamber. Trouble reading all that. That's pretty. Ripple arises from capacitor discharge between blank of rectifier. Points of rectifier output? Is that? I don't know. Interesting. Film canisters. Some research. Rituals. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blank rituals can vary: numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formula, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind the actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize the deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Okay. We're able to look out here. Wow. We're just looking down there. Okay. Nothing really, other than some more research and such. Haven't really found much up here, but definitely worth the extra examination of the area. Okay. It's really nice that there's not like load screens and things that kind of pull you outside of the world. It's really nice that that elevator ride is just exactly what it is. It's brief. Hiss nodes. I guess we got a minute. We could check it out. Alright, so we're here in the ritual division. So we want to make sure to teleport back to that. Where was this? In an executive communications department. Okay, I think if we go to dead letters, that's probably the quickest way in. And I think we need to use spin. I think we need to use spin while we're in the executive area, if I'm correct. We can double check. I think we had a quest. Kill hiss guards in the executive. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and get spin out. We'll sub pierce. I feel like grip is just so essential. The extra damage that we get and just the accuracy that we can have with that is just, it's worth it. Alright, so we got spin. Is this where that... No, where's the thing that's healing them, though? There it is. Huh? Did they just leave? Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and fast travel out of here. Let's see, did we complete our mission? Well, his guards. Only 3 out of 10. Ritual division. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put Pierce back on. I've been liking Pierce. I think it can be better than Shatter in some cases. But Shatter, we got some pretty nasty mods on, so I don't know. Alright, we don't have enough points. Yeah, 4. Look at how much of the tree we don't have, though. Lock. Personal mod slots. Weapon form slots. Need more entropic echoes. Randomize. Oh. Countermeasures. Okay, is elevated. We need one more. King of Pop them. They are not our concern priority. Deal with it. Specifics not found. You are approved for action. Detective studies. Is that paper cutter? Typewriter. I believe I have one. Might have a typewriter from the. Well, I know my uncle has some older, much older ones from the 60s or earlier, but I think I might have one from like the 80s or something. See, I never saw a computer with like a screen down there. I'm not really sure what all that was. But yeah, I do remember the floppy disk drive, different sizes of floppy disks as well. Interesting. I want to know what these different cubes are. What's the meaning of all those designs? Seeing here.
Altered item number 52 AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
That must be the, maybe it's the rubber duck that
52 AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock.
is that? Why is it?
No response. Next, I will
Why is it doing that?
via a standard Bunsen burner.
Doors are locked and all.
Next, a series
Okay.
of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
This way to the lab? Okay. We must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Look at the lighting. Okay, so I could attempt to in that room. Okay, let's come back to that. I'm curious about what's in here. I wish there was a way to like gently set things down. This. Sure. Would I? Not sure there's a way up there. So we unlock some sort of double jump at some point. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, X. X can be used to drop things. So I'm thinking if we just bring enough crates in here, we might be able to just stack them up on each other, like so. See how many we can. This is gonna be fun. What? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. No. No. Come here. Okay. Nah. See, it starts affecting the gravity of objects around it. So oh shit. And if you accidentally throw one, the whole thing is ruined. Okay. Getting closer. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, so close, and then everything just fell over. Like I said, I think we just need to fill this room up with so many crates that they just can't fall over. Like, okay, yeah, like falling won't be an option. Seeing if we just stack them where they won't fall apart like so. It's gonna be really dumb if it just takes us somewhere with no significance. So close. Oh, we're so close. It's gonna be really dumb if it's like nothing. Okay, alright. That's fine. That's fine. We just need more. Patience. Patience is all we need. Wait, what? What happened? No. What's the problem here? Okay. Oh, no. All our progress. Why? Why do you have to put me under it? Whatever. Alright, we need more. Damn, we were so close. Okay. Quite what we're looking for here. Nope. Well, that didn't help at all, did it? It's so close. If we could just get one thing. No? Why can't I get everything to stack up as neatly as those are? Okay. It's so close! We could just almost clamber if we just get a little more. You know, we're running out of boxes at this point. These... Oh, it's so close! Ah, do I dare try to... No, let's introduce a new box, because everything's placed the way it is, and it's... Something's working here. Okay, so now we can't even get in the fucking room. Come on. No, 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 fuck. Oh, you bitch. Okay, actually, maybe. Hang on. Maybe the angle. Alright, watch there be just. Wow. Dodge efficiency? 12%. It's not really better. %. Whoa.
Disappearing ducks. Great.
Zoe? Was this the only way? Wait, what? All the boxes are gone. Oh my god, it put them all back in the room. That's so weird. Okay, so we need to make this. Fuck. I'm not gonna do that one. Okay, so we need that. Okay. HRA lab.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Our way in, too strong, changing variables, leaks out. Turning all these different too powerful for our use, dimensions, feedback loop. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range blank to blank hertz with perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing through a harmonized prism onto a methods for imprinting non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with properties of the harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained. So this is Darling by the order of nobody knows. Okay. Nothing up there. So let me check up here first. Configurations, can we affect this? Okay, so someone's been up here and monitoring machine. Control unit. Look at those mugs. Alright, let me take a quick drink break before we activate this machine here. We'll be right back in just a moment. Alright, we're back. Go ahead and get this back on here. And let's go ahead and see what this machine does. Zap that
Hello again,
run.
Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Maybe there's more.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
There's gotta be more up here. Yeah. Interesting. Think we need one or two more, maybe? Okay. No? Might be one up there. Uh-huh. Okay. So what do we look?
Punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yeah. But how do we know? Okay. So the first one could be that. Now the second. The blackened cube or the left side.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So number 3, if we go with the cube as number 2, number 3 could be the one side is sort of blackened. That's 5. Where's terminal 3? There's 3. Okay. So we can easily swap 2 and 3. We believe that is an issue. Okay, so number 4 is.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Half of that. Four. So wait, 5 is not. Okay. So 4 is definitely that. Okay.
What do the symbols mean?
So that's definitely got to be 5, I think. We just don't know if 2 or 3 is correct. So 2 could be the black cube, or 2 be the other way. I don't know. Right. So it's good. Down in. Let's see. Okay. Is that the desired?
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
Ooh,
I need
level
to
4.
set up a base and executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Whoa.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Okay. Die. Whoa. Okay. Hmm.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms. Fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. He's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
This is back of. Okay. Kind of learning how to defeat those enemies and weaken their shields.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
I don't know what that is.
state your name. Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Okay. Astronaut liability. Sweet. Alright, we got 4 points.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death.
Is that an X-ray machine? Seize. What is seize? Okay. Damage while low on health. We do 30% more damage or something. Okay. X-ray light box, which cannot be removed from the light box. Information in the image belongs to a patient. Object allows para-utilitarians forcefully seize an individual's. Seized individual becomes blank to the user. Effect lasts. Once released, the seized blank is a result of psychic trauma. Janitor name found the object at St. Anne's Hospital. In the building's occupants were blank by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team. Perpetrator, the item, fatalities numbered for operational details. Oof. Okay. And they're all dead.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Oh my god. Sensory tank purpose. Darling, here some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of Dr. Yoshimi Takui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. So the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Takui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark and closed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Creepy. Bunch of wavy lines. Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe due to his unusually swift rise in fame. Along with the reports of vivid blank accompanying the use of his tapes, investigation sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Takui's background. Found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended the signing event reported when hearing Dr. Takui speak, recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Takui's voice, perform any and all relevant analyses based on the findings. The investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Takui as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate program. Interesting. So I think we can leave now. Oh, whoa, hey, we didn't see that because of the shift in the building. We're unable to see things. We locked up that thing. Room was so dark I couldn't even. Yeah. Okay, so we'll head back to elevator here so we can go to maintenance. Actually, we might need to hit central for a second. Executive sector here. See. Oh, headshot damage from 37 to 65%. Jesus. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna hold on to some of these. I don't know if some of these will be stackable, but imagine if we... Oh, you can double up on the headshot damage. That's insane. See what we can rank up real quick.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month. She wants
Shatter recoil efficiency. Okay. Launch. Kill his troopers. Maintenance sector. That we could do that.
Just to crack Darling's personal logs?
I see. 4. And then we need, okay. What is that? Seize duration. Alright, we definitely want to do this. So I can quit dying like a fool. Okay, so we got 3 points. So either up our energy or melee damage or launch damage. I don't feel like the siege stuff is super necessary at the moment. Like I feel like it's cool and it's useful, but I'm not sure how much use, and it's fairly cheap, so we could always do it later. I kind of want to up the launch damage because I feel like with our telekinesis, we're often doing pretty negligible damage at this point. Melee would be useful in the future, maybe. Energy would be nice at another point in time, but I feel like launch is not meeting expectations. Okay. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta do this. Okay. Yeah, we definitely gotta get 2 more or 1 more point actually. I'm gonna save that stability point there.
She must think he's hiding something, and I agree. The HRAs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
Switch back to that for fun for a little bit. Okay. Oh wow. So we're
ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
you guys are talking shit, really? Dude, look at us. We're bringing the gear.
This is Lynn Salvador. Head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
What?
An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details. Head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April.
That's cool that... Oh, man. Coffee machine. Okay, okay. Oh, nuclear reaction table. Destructive interference. Some formulas. Linguistic ability. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between the repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Let's see if Pope has anything to say.
Hi, Jesse.
No, we got nothing new.
See you soon. Be careful out there.
Okay.
Physical alterations in
Alright, alright. So we're gonna head back down to maintenance. But I do want to take a look, because we did just get higher clearance. So let's see what's in here. We got like a file room. Jukebox AI secure. Okay. America overnight results. Program was operated successfully for over blank years. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranormal. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of blank and blank in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector have cataloged and categorized each episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more blank results of Night Springs have been cataloged in a separate report. So Night Springs was a Twilight Zone-esque TV show that was in Alan Wake. So it's possible that, you know, as we may predicted, some of these games may overlap. Max Payne, Alan Wake. Certainly possible. So the jukebox could be another object of power that we're potentially going to look into in the future.
No Hiss followed you in, right?
Check just the maintenance sector. Go from there. Uh-oh.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Keep him safe. Like you do with me.
Wait, field training. We had a quest. Yeah, let's check that out. Did a side quest that wanted us to investigate this area further, and we couldn't until proper building shift. Maybe this guy was alive during the Nixon administration. Maybe when the Control Bureau was founded. I don't know. Field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint. Unauthorized use of my voice and state of quality I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course record messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Randall Pulaski. Area where they gear up, maybe. Okay.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in a specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Course complete again, Ranger. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. I need to hit it harder to break that shield. It's protecting itself.
Holiday Memories tree contained within a soundproof cell. Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree. Green plastic stand. Item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of blank feet and a tone below blank hertz. Verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it's copying. The item was taken from the blank Canadian research station and established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to reestablish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices with tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. It's a safe? Copies of weapons, projectiles. Okay.
Good time to have a shield.
So what do I do? Okay. All right. Home safe. Object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements varied. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically appear. Gather items and debris from surroundings. Currently bound. Discovered in the basement at home in Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seam around the object's door. Tests confirm blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred. Indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. 11/28/24. Okay, check my missions. Okay. So we could take this. Ah, okay. We've been here before. Hey, I thought there were more enemies, maybe? Turbine room. Okay. Let's see. What happens if we activate both? Seize accelerator. Okay. Where's that taking? Oh, that's back down there. Okay, gotcha. I guess we're going back to the Ocean View Motel. The law of three applies. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies. So it's possible that doing this will make that bridge here. Oh boy. Okay, none of the doors are open. I don't know. That's all like OCD stuff going on here. That's probably a puzzle there. Oh, okay, so it's got to match maybe this room. Okay, plan on the left. Okay, so I got everything right except for the chair being out. We want the chair out. That opened our third room. And we got a key. It's gonna make the bridge appear. No freaking way. We finally did it.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Atlas theory. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The shape and dimensions of the Atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation is made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. Previous theory thought was that this change corresponds to a house shifts and that the Atlas is a blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Interesting. Seize speed. Up it by 52%. That would be good to have. That would be very good to have. Network been disconnected. Level 5? Women's restroom. Huh? Confuse. Energy recovery. Okay. Gotcha. Something's going on over here. Go ahead. Open that door. Chamber. Okay. Oh, we got friendlies. Take it. Speak with Arish. Jesus. Alright, we definitely want this. Basic enemies when their health is low. Ow. Got guns.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Weird.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Glad to see you're still you. Medic, what's the damage?
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
Rupert Wells.
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Wow.
Returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu.
Yeah.
Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
Rupert Wells.
Our mission was to...
Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlikely him. He was the one to approve all the Hedron research in the first place. But after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them? Strikes you as odd. Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau heads meeting from El Salvador to Marshall.
Map quarry grid coordinates G29. always, was to find a route from the threshold.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster is inside of the movie, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. We are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Cool. So we're gonna have more guys back at base.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
On-boat procedures. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force, an estimated force of blank, possible connection to OOP-5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. Item was seized from an activity rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank in Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transferred to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite Formula C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Yeah, you shouldn't be reciting stuff while you're flying in a helicopter. Like common sense with these items. Not level 5 yet.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Oh, this is gonna be a fight. Ah.
Shit! They're shattered. What the fuck? up and find.
It's distorted. Are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the hiss distorted, apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. Hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become the resonance temporarily? Does it use hiss resonance to refract light? Physical deformation of this particular hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses?
Darlene's lab.
A good place to hide a box.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665.
The neighbor of the beast.
Neighbor of the beast.
Oh my god.
We can do that again if you... There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, the frequency...
Black Rock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is compromised, a blank density that nullifies all resonances with a range of blank to hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate Black Rock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as work in the field has markedly slowed in recent years.
Other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where Black Rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as
Darling's
Shield strength.
This should get us into the quarry.
Involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you want.
Hi, I'm Aaron. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos, game playthroughs, unboxings, and interviews. Please select a like or dislike on the video, and you can leave a comment as well with any suggestions or discussions. It really helps me grow and adjust my content if I have meaningful feedback from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.